Hello and welcome back to the Leeds United FM20 save, and welcome to the European Super Cup. The winners of the Europa League, us, are taking on the winners of the Champions League, Inter Milan. Now, since you guys were last here for the transfer special, not a single bid has come in for any players. We've not made any bids for any players either, so we've not actually missed anything in terms of transfers. I think for the most part you guys seem to agree with the transfers that we've made as well, so glad you all are happy with those transfers as well. We've also played the first league game of the season as well, which was a 2-0 win over Burnley, with Renier and Baby getting themselves on the score sheet. The Brazilian duo of Renier and Baby, hopefully we'll see plenty of those guys scoring goals, or plenty of goals scored from those guys is probably what I meant to say. But as I was saying, no transfer bids have come in for any players, including Bartel Barisic, who I thought would have quite a few bids come in for him, but they just haven't until today, which is the 14th of August, I think the day before, and in fact of the day of the game against Inter Milan. This bid came through, if we can have a look. Barcelona won Odriozola for £36.5 million, rising to £46.5 million. And genuinely, I think we have to say yes to it, because that is a ridiculous amount of money for basically our backup right back. He is very good. We do love Odriozola. He also had a good season for us last year, getting a 7.28 average rating across 22 games in the Premier League. We only spent £22 million on him, so we make a huge profit off him as well. And because we thought we might be losing Tomiyasu at some point, there are plenty of right backs all scouted out for us that we might be able to bring in. The thing is, none of them are probably, at least the ones that want to join us, as good as Odriozola. Sergino Dest would be, but I'm not sure we'll be able to afford him. How much did Inter Milan want for him? At least £53 million. If you don't suggest that, they want 112. Okay, so we're not getting Sergino Dest. Reece James, for example, 24 years old at Chelsea. Is he a first choice player for them? He's not, so obviously backup at Chelsea would be backup for us, I suppose. If we go on to transfers, make an offer, would they accept £30 million? They would accept £30 million. So for me, it's kind of a no-brainer. I think we wait on what the contract is for Reece James, but if it's a decent contract, I think we say yes to this bid, get Odriozola out and get Reece James in. Oh, and very quickly, very quickly, he's come back in wanting a contract. So before the game's even kicked off, I thought we'd have to wait till after the game. But no, Chelsea accepted £30 million, but he wants £120,000 to £160,000 per week. If he stays on the high end of that, that's nearly double what we're paying Odriozola, which, I'll be honest, not quite what I want to be paying a player. He wants 130 grand a week. I mean, right now, apparently, we have no money left in the wage budget, so we have to adjust the budgets slightly. Let's do that, and then we can offer him that 100. Well, he wants 130. If we can get him close to that sort of 90k mark, because he will play a lot of games, that's better for us. We might have to increase the signing on fee and increase the agent fee a little bit to just try and make him a bit more happy on a lower wage, for example. But I think, so he wants 120 now. We can get this down. If we can get this down to near what Odriozola's on, I think this is a good deal. Like, Odriozola's on 87k per week. We keep pushing for 90. How about 97, which is accepted? It's an awful lot of money, that, actually, for a backup player. But we're making a lot of money off Odriozola. It's only a little bit more per week. English player as well. I think we go back to Barcelona now. And if we can find it, wherever the bid has gone, where is it? Oh, it's literally there. Like, literally, the one below it. Okay, and then we accept this. I think we accept that and let him go on his way. Very similar players. If anything, Odriozola might be slightly better. Slightly, ever so slightly. But I don't think it makes too much of a difference. Especially when they're both backup players as well. It doesn't make too much of a difference. Would also mean Odriozola is no longer an important player. Reece James is going to be a regular starter, so that sort of, helps us out a little bit there as well. But now that's all done, it's time to get into the game against Inter Milan. Now, for the first game of the season, loads of players were on international break at the Olympics, but I believe everyone's back now, so let me just sort this out quickly. So Van Voort will start in goal for us, with Ben Davies making his second appearance. Rain Nuri was at the Olympics, he's just come back, but is absolutely exhausted, so won't start this game. So Ben Davies is going to have to make a big impact on left back. Tomiyasu obviously starts at right back, but Godfrey joins Josko Gavadol at the centre back partnership, because apparently apparently Joe Gomez is suspended from last season's Europa League, apparently as well. Calvin Phillips won't start in the midfield because he's picked up an injury right before the first game of the season, picked up like a 6-week injury, which was rather frustrating, so he's out for a little while. But Thomas, Taylor and Valenzuela start in that midfield trio. Bergwijn on the left, Renier on the right, and Baby, who scored a goal on his debut against Burnley, leads the line for us. So already a first chance of silverware this season. And if we can beat the winners of last season's Champions League, that would be pretty special, I must say. As Christian Eriksen must be getting on a little bit now. Gets it out to Renan Lodi, who comes forward with the ball into the middle. Cleared, but only as far as Sergino Dest, who scores the opening goal inside of 4 minutes, which not a great start to the game, I'll admit. But of course, after Inter Milan's Champions League win, we did see last episode that they are now the most reputable club in all of Europe, which is pretty mad, to be fair. And they do have a decent team, although they've still got Brozovic, they've still got Eriksen, they've still got Lukaku, Odegaard's there, De Vrij is still there, Upamecano's there. Like, they've got it must be an ageing squad, because there's quite a few players there who are probably getting on a little bit now. But apart from that little blip right at the start, we have held out fairly well defensively until, of course, we've just given away a bloody penalty. It's not going well so far, this game, is it? It's not a great start. So up steps number 9. I assume that's going to be Lukaku. It is Lukaku. He steps up and he sends the keeper the wrong way. Lukaku's now 31, so he's actually quite young in real life. He's well young in real life. I thought he was like 30 now. I mean, clearly not. Obviously, clearly not. But fair play. Taylor on the ball as he puts it across to Tomiyasu. Tomiyasu in the area, gets it across to Bergwijn, and that's a goal back. Bergwijn gave away the penalty at the other end of the pitch, but he got his first of the season now. The comeback is on. So good ball from Tomiyasu, to be fair. Really good ball from him. I'm pretty pleased in the end that we have signed up to a new contract. It's expensive, but I think he's worth it. And with that, it looks like we are going through to half-time. Not a bad first half then. Not a bad first half at all. Could have been better, but, you know, given the circumstances, I think we've played pretty well, I must say. Renier not having the best of games, they're on a 6.5. Baby on a 6.6. The two Brazilians who played so well against Burnley can't turn up against Inter Milan. So tempted to take both of them off. And I mean, no one's playing particularly well. And as the clock ticks down to 65 minutes, that's gone very, very quickly. Baby off for Bartol. Holozek on for Renier. And I think we'll bring Elenia on for Valenzuela. We're going to go a bit more attacking as well, I think, to try and, you know, push for a goal. We're going to say get creative out there as well, as Kenneth Taylor gets the ball out towards Holozek. Elenia back to Taylor. Come on then, let's work our way down the wing, because we seem to be quite strong there. We've got some numbers there. We're not really strong through the middle right now, but we've got quite a few players ready to overload the wing. But Ben Godfrey plays it back to the keeper instead as we look to build out from the back. I mean, this could be a great team move, as Bartol does get on the end of that ball there. Can he put a good ball into the middle? No, but Bergwijn might be able to. Holozek can't score a goal. That should have been a goal for us there. But with 15 minutes to go, it's not looking that likely now. I mean, we have matched Inter Milan, if not done a little bit better than them in this game in terms of the match attributes and match stats. We're going to have to go very attacking. I'm going to say show some passion. I can't make any more changes right now. I guess all I can do is just put these guys, wing backs, attack, wing back, attack. Everyone who needs to be on attack in possession, shoot on sight now. Let's get rid of all this stuff just so we can, I don't know, do what they want to do. Maybe, I don't know what to do, basically. I'm panicking, but I want to, come on lads, let's get a goal. I believe in us. I believe in us. Unfortunately, the game doesn't quite believe in us. Inter Milan 2, Leeds United 1. But I must say, we have matched the Champions League winners and the most reputable club in Europe. That gives me a lot of hope, gives me a lot of confidence going into the actual Champions League this season. And it also gives us a nice £3 million as well for just competing in that. So that's pretty handy as well. But that is going to be that for today's episode, just because I'm a bit limited for time and need to get something out for you guys. Tomorrow's episode, though, we will come back for the first couple games of the maybe not the first couple of games. I'm not quite sure which games we'll do in the Champions League, but the draw comes up around the end of the month, which we'll do, and then I'll work out what games I want to play on camera, and then we'll do said games next episode. So a very short episode. So a very short episode, but I hope you guys did enjoy it either way. Hopefully Reece James coming in and Odriozola leaving will be quite decent for us as well. So of course, drop a like on the video if you have enjoyed. That'd be massively appreciated. Subscribe to the channel if you're new around here, and of course, if you want to pre-order FM21, link down in the description to that one as well. So thank you very much. See you tomorrow. Have a lovely evening. Goodbye.